Welcome again to this space created for you by Assure for Life. Today we're going to talk about how to honor our mothers. And remember that also this is a topic created for you, but specifically we're going to talk about the grieving process today. And in the next conference, we're going to talk about a different topic that will be about quality of life. Today, we would like to invite you also to leave your comments and suggestions in our YouTube channel. I am Mariana and I'm a psychologist, and also I am part of Assure for Life, what we all deserve. When we talk about honoring mothers or honoring our mothers, we need to also talk about how we understand this Memorial Day or this commemorating day. This is a special date that around the world we celebrate and also feel grateful to have the mothers that we already accept and take as a mother, but also is a date where we honor our mothers that now departed. And also around the world, we know that this is a special day where we can share or also remember our mothers. We commonly have different activities, and we would like to also give you one kind of examples of these activities that we have to celebrate and honor our mothers. It's common for all cultures to dedicate a special date to honor the work of mothers in the lives of all us. And activities are held to express to the love and gratitude to those who are brought children into the world. This is a special day to remember and also feel grateful to these great talks that have the mothers. We have different ways to celebrate by different activities. Family greeting, diner dates or trips. We have giving presents or gifts, special activities, and religious rituals. All these kind of activities and different celebrations we will see differently in around the world, but especially what we have in common is that we celebrate our mother's life. But also, we need to understand that there exists other kind of celebrations because a lot of people around the world now have their mother passed away, and we're still feeling the sensation or even the invitation to celebrate and commemorate these dates. For do also these kind of activities in memorial, we have these kind of ways: greeting letters, photo and video albums, telling stories, religious rituals and prayer, and sharing their values and teachings, and giving love to others in their honor. Most of the times when a person had the loss of their mothers, they stop to celebrate or avoid to celebrate, or even they choose to stay at home in this special date because they start to feel such incredible emotions and also start to feel pain and sadness because they don't have their mom alive next to them. And actually, as we previously talked in different conferences, we would like to give you the chance to understand that even if your mom is not alive or next to you in a physical way, you can celebrate and commemorate her in a different way, in different rituals that you can have. In previously conferences, we talk about rituals, family rituals, personal rituals, and the different ways that you can also commemorate her memory and celebrate by yourself or even with your family these special days without sorrow, sadness, and also with other feelings like gratitude, love, joy, and a lot of different emotions that will bring with a different way to see the life and also the death. Here we will left to you these ideas as a memorial activities, but we would like to invite you also to do other activity to honor our mothers, because we have these kind of activities to commemorate, but to honor our mothers we need to understand these topics that we will talk about, how to honor them alive and also death. More important than celebrating or commemorating these dates is honoring our mothers' life. We need, first of all, to live life to the fullest. It is necessary to honor the mother. This happens when you build a pleasant and friendly relationship with your mother, and when you heal the wounds and fix the bond deteriorated by different causes. Most of the times we see as a professional that one of the first of all conflict situations that the person has to experience it during their entire life is the relation or even the bond that they have with their mothers. Sometimes comes with a lot of pain or with a lot of wounds that happens during the childhood or during the teenage age, and also it happens when the mother and the children can understand, or when we have a lot of expectation with our mothers and we start to question why my mother is like this and start to compare it with other mothers, and then the relations start to deteriorate, and that avoid and also is like some kind of rocks in the way to develop our own projects, and also in the way that we're going to have or create our relationships with the people. Knowing this, we would like to invite you to reflect about this topic and also question to yourself how is the relation that you have with your mother, and also how you can honor her even when your relation was great, beautiful, and full of love, or even when the relation was painful, or even if you was abandoned by her, or if you don't have a healthy relation with her. First, when you take care of yourself and develop your life plans and projects, this involves having a genuine interest in working on personal worth, growth, and developing a life project that is worth living to make it the best life we can live. When we honor our mothers and the way that we can create and produce or even develop our projects, then we honor the most important purpose that the mothers have, that is create life. For that reason, they create life and give us the life. When we honor them, we create and give life. And in the same way, we start to interest in our self-esteem and also in our take care of ourselves. And in that same movement, I honor the memory of her, and also I can understand and accept that even if she just only give me the life, I can still give in life in different ways. The second way will be when you are at peace with what she did for you and what she was able to give you. This is important to see because it requires recognizing her as a human being with her own shortcomings and flaws, with thus imperfectly did the best she could for you. This is important to understand and also reflect deeply in this point, because most of the times we have a lot of rejection of the way that our moms act, and also the way that our moms take some kind of decisions about our lives and also about her own lives. And we start to question if maybe my mom it was like this way, or maybe if my mom did something before, or think a little bit more about this decision, my life will be different, or the life will be different. And the truth is that we have to accept that our mothers are also human beings and have and make some mistakes. So big mistakes sometimes are just shortcomings that happens during the entire life. And accepting her human being state will be the chance that you can have to also um, see her in a mature way as an adult like she is, and then sometimes forgive or just accept that she did what she could at the moment. The third point will be when you accept her as it is. It doesn't matter what your mother was like. This is the opportunity to accept her as she is. Also, if you still have a relation with her, or even when maybe in this case she passed away. Accept it like it is like the previously point that we talked, is accept the way that she was, and also don't try to change or reject something about her. And then you can accept that it was the mother that you have, and also give or feel grateful for the person that she was. Sometimes I heard that some kind of people says that my mother didn't do something for me because she abandoned me, or she was bad with me, and or maybe she hits me or hurts me with the words, or even physically. When we start to understand that she gives you the biggest present, that is the life, and also that now you have the chance to create something beautiful and different, then you remember and you can accept that she gives you the best gift that anyone can give you, and it's the life. And also now you have the chance to do something beautiful and different as she did. For that reason, we also have something, even just one thing, to give, to present great or feel grateful with her. The fourth point will be when you care, when you are grateful to life. Parents give us the most important thing, life. From there on, everything is added. For that reason, I was previously talking about this. When our parents, and this includes our father, even when you say that I don't know my father, or my father don't exist, or I don't have a father, that's not true. He be part of that creation, and also even give you the part of that life, and that is the biggest gift that you can have. And no, the next point will be when you move forward in life. This is important to look about it. By transforming everything you have experienced, even difficult or painful experiences, into a source of experience and personal growth that allows you to face life and move forward and face adversity. When you accept your father and your mother as they are, without rejection or even without criticisms, you start to understand that the life is in the same way, with difficult situations, and also with all that kind of conflicts that I previously resolved, or we even with my abilities I resolved by myself. I understand that I can create the kind of security by myself, and in the same way that I can take that tools from my parents, and even in this case from my mother, I can also move forward from every different situation in my life, and then I can start to transform in that situation. That is the role that our mothers have in our lives when we understand and integrate their role in our lives. The next point will be when you share life. You honor your mother by becoming a mother or father and focusing on raising children, but also by giving life in other ways, such as through work or business creation. We honor our parents when we create life, also raising children. And children, by the way, that I really can do it because I accept and reflect about the relation with my parents. And in specific, when I heal the bond with my mom, I can be a great mother. Also with fathers, and if you heal the relation with your father, you can be a great father and then honor your own parents. But then, if you don't like or if you don't feel secure to have children, you can still give in life by your work, by your service, or even creating projects that will help to you, to your family, or even to the community. The other way, and the last one, way to honor our mothers will be when you respect it as the great thing that it is. By respecting the place she feels and setting limits that allow you to keep the mother's independence and autonomy beyond parenting and yours as a child to develop your life projects. The biggest gift that our parents give us after the life and when they complete the parenting is the autonomy and the independences. Because when they have to pass away, when you realize that you can accept the life like it is and you develop the enough abilities to feel and knowing as an autonomy person, then you accept and take to yourself the biggest role of your parents. And also you start to be a person that the ones can understand, learn, and also give a lot of things or different things to the others. In this moment, the parents, in this moment, the honor that you can give to your mom is feel all these settings or these limits that maybe you create in your mind. And then when you see the life of your mom, understand that it was not so difficult like it was in my mind. And also remembering the story of your mom, you can honor in her changing the life and also creating something beautiful and different. Knowing all these points and different ideas that we bring to you to honor our mothers, we would like to close with this beautiful quote. It's a book that the name is Orders of Love. To have a full life, it is necessary to honor our parents without bitterness, without criticism or complaints towards them. Only in this way we can take our responsibilities as an adult because the amount of love and respect we feel for them influence our self-esteem. When we understand that also we are part of our parents and then we decide or we have the chance to take the best things that my parents give it to me for my health, for my benefits, I understand that they help me to my self-esteem. But also I can take the things that I feel that are not part of myself, or I can feel comfortable with that kind of situations, like something that I will avoid to do or repeat. Knowing of this, we would like to not only to celebrate the Mother's Day, just giving presents or completing some common activities, and also to commemorate their memories or do this kind of rituals that we invite you to do through the passed away mothers. We invite you today to honor our mothers, just being happy and also creating life in the best way that you can. Also, if for you is complicated, if for you these kind of dates or special days is so difficult to understand, to accept, and also to go through, remember that you have the benefit of counseling sessions in our company, Assure for Life. If you are a member, you can have 3 counseling sessions if you are living a grieving process, or just one per year for any other reason. You can look for that benefit in our WhatsApp number or even through our email. And if you are not part of a cheerful life, remember that you can still learning and reflecting with us in our YouTube channel. You can leave your comments and suggestions, and then we can read you and understand and let us know what would you like to learn and also see in this different conference. And then we would like to invite you to the next coming conference that will be on June 4th. This is about quality of life, how to better manage your time. And the next one will be on June 18th. That will be honoring our fathers. As the way that we honor our mothers, we would like to give you a conference to honoring our fathers. And then we'll see you the next Wednesday, June 4th. And also remember you that a cheerful life is what we all deserve.